what up, what up? It's your dude here, Gigwise, aka Tim. T-I to the M. Got my Crappuccino. I'll wait until I see someone in the chat. People already driving like maniacs today. I need a smoke. It's been a couple hours. All my drinks. Going uphill and turning. There we go. Holy traffic. I can't see. I just don't have the acceleration needed to get in front of people doing 60 miles per hour. Typically faster. They drive like fools. Good morning, good morning. Okay, that's kind of in the way. It's in the way to get to my coffee. Hitting all the red lights. That's fine. My pickup's not for 40 minutes. I haven't even pulled up the GPS yet.
All set,
let's go. All set, let's go. Looks like 15-minute drive. I'll get there 25 minutes early. That's fine. Looks like my next one's not till 11:07. Okay, after I do that one, I can go to Costco and get gas. I was trying to think, I'm going to get gas today at Costco, and I need air in the tire. Just trying to figure out which Costco I was going to go to. My second delivery will get me close, semi-close to one of them. And then I may hit the thrift store afterwards. That's right across the street almost. That's the van I want. That thing's lifted. I don't know that it's four-wheel drive, but it's got the roof rack out. I wouldn't even be able to get in the parking garages with that. It sits too high. It's on all-terrain tires, lifted probably 3 or 4 inches at least. That thing's got to be top-heavy. Holler if you're in here so I can know you're in here. I don't think YouTube's pushing my live streams out there very hard. I mean, maybe it's because I'm doing like 3 different types. This type, which I don't really want to do because it's promoting the gig work, which I don't mind promoting gig work, I just don't want to do it on my channel anymore. I'm doing the overnight sleep fish tank streams, and then I started streaming video games from my PS5 since I figured out how. I just don't know how to get the microphone to work. And as far as I can tell, I'm talking to nobody. Wow, the river really dropped over the weekend. It was really up. I mean, it was really Merrimack River, not like the Mississippi. Still nobody. The last one I did the other day, I had my radio real low. Speaking of that, I had my radio real low, and this microphone, I didn't know how sensitive it would be because these aren't the Samsung ones I used to use. It's pretty sensitive because when I listened to the playback on the 2 copyright claims I got, which I'm shocked I only got 2, you could hear it really good and clear. And I could barely hear it in the vehicle while I was driving. But this mic picked it up. I need to get a phone mount up high. For when I do these ride-alongs. That way I can look up at it instead of glancing down. It's easier to read chat while I'm driving. If I have these glasses on. I don't know, it makes it kind of hard because I got to scoot them up down the nose. It's a focus to get the right angle. I got them in drive mode, but when I'm looking at the phone mode, I got to scooch them way up. Going to Bob Evans down on the farm. For $860 worth of Bob Evans.
Right.
Not a very big order. The pay reflects it. I think they put a 10% on it. Going to my old neighborhood. Seeing a flash out the corner of my eye, and I don't know what it is. It's on the screen. I don't know what it is, so I see a flicker. I could just dead deer on the side. See, all these people in the morning. Well, it's not just the morning; it's any time of the day. It's driving so fast on the highway. I'm doing 65 and a 60. Work van just passed me. Car just passed me. So they're doing every bit of 75. I'm hearing talk that they're even starting to talking about raising speed limits up higher, which is fine, but I'm going to get to my pickup 25 minutes early because I leave early in case something happens on the road. I don't leave late. Well, there has been a couple of breakfast orders where I kind of overslept. Well, I'm very leery of taking breakfast orders anymore. If I did them every single day, my body would be used to it, but I don't. So I only... I'm going to have to double check and see if I'm actually live because this thing messed up already once. It shows I'm live, but I don't know that I'm actually live. I prefer to use Streamlabs OBS. Yeah, Streamlabs OBS Mobile when I'm out and about doing live streams. But it doesn't ever want to shut off, even though I shut it off when I end the stream. It still goes, but it's not really going.
Continue straight.
And then it's just a hassle getting it started today. It started in there.
Right.
I couldn't turn the chat on. Well, I'd already turned the chat on, but for whatever reason, it shut it back off before I went live. And after I was live, it said I had to log in. Well,
in 0.6 of a
I
mile,
was live. I don't think I
left.
can be live if I'm not logged in, so it made no sense. So I ended it, but of course it didn't end. So I started it back up. So I'm wondering if it's just playing the last couple seconds of when I went live the first time. Because usually by now somebody's popped on and said something. I will check with my other phone here shortly. I don't need this GPS on. Bob Evans is right there. Oh, come on. I went to... I hate YouTube mobile. This is going to get me stopping right next to the dude with the cardboard sign, and I don't feel like even looking at him. My videos. I think it's telling me what in the world? It's showing this live stream's upcoming 3 times. I don't even know. Live streams upcoming 3 times. Okay, well that's working. It's definitely live. I'm gonna close. I'm gonna have to go eliminate the other 4. I started 1 live stream. Oh, it's showing somebody's actually on here, but that was probably me. Logging in from my other phone. I'm gonna have to go to YouTube Studio. Such a pain, YouTube. I can't do this at a stoplight. I got an old boy here with his cardboard sign just staring at me. I have the window up. Yeah. I just went to my channel on YouTube and it says there's 5 of these thumbnails for this video up there. I'm actually right at a Costco right now by this Bob Evans, but this is the most expensive Costco on gas. Always is. I'm talking 20 to 30 cents more. Sometimes only a nickel, and every great once in a while they're the same as the other ones. Okay, I clicked on content. I want to click on, the live. Okay, now in my studio, it's only showing the 1. But the YouTube mobile studio isn't the same. Because it says I've got 2 upcoming streams. I don't know. I'll just go with it. I'll just keep talking to the air. The old Charlie's turned into a Salt and Smoke after old Charlie's closed overnight. Then I heard rumors that Salt and Smoke was going to try and move into their building here, and they're in open now. All in less than a year. There's a hotel here, America's Best Value Inn by Sonesta. I had a delivery there one day, a couple different times on Uber. That place stinks. One, I left it at the front desk, and the other one, I had to walk it up to the room and leave it at their door. And those hallways stunk. Just stunk. I don't even know how to describe the stench. They stunk. 26 minutes early. Alright, now I'm going to go back to my studio. YouTube studio. My eyes. The glasses aren't working very well today. A lot of double vision. Hello, if anybody's here. You can say something in the chat. I'm trying to figure out what YouTube did with this. I lost a subscriber today. Great. Content. We'll see on here, it just shows that. But if I go to YouTube, go to me, go to my videos, it shows this thing 5 times in here. 2 of them are upcoming. Oh, I can delete from here. Didn't know that.
My C is gigantic always. It's always big, and then I write the rest of it tiny.
You know what I hate? I hate the double G, and I've had it my whole life.
Deleting the 3rd upcoming video.
G's are as bad as Q's.
They are.
That's like a speed bump in your name. Oh, it is. It is a speed
Okay, those are gone. Now it should say just this one.
You know what's fun, though? Double T.
I don't know what in the world Streamlabs did.
Yeah, I like finish your name, and then you can go whoosh. Oh, yeah, you big thing across
Well,
the
let's make sure that
refolding
I didn't just delete the one that I'm on.
that's obsolete. And even using one.
Content. Now I'm not even showing this one. Oh boy. Let me go check my channel again. Do regular YouTube. Yeah, okay, it shows it's there. Check my channel again. Do regular YouTube. Yeah, okay, it shows it's there. Check my channel. Close out YouTube. Okay, it's definitely going and running. I don't know if anybody's chatting because I don't see a dang thing. Oh, you know what? I can go back and check that. I apologize if I'm ignoring anybody, but I don't even know how to see chat on here. It's working. I can close that. I definitely know chat's working. No one has anything to say today. Check something else. I don't see anyone else live. Yeah, I just don't think YouTube's pushing me out there. I see there's some other GigTuber channels out there right now that, boy, they're getting a lot of people viewing. like well over 100. And even back when I did the ride-alongs all the time with Uber Eats and Spark and Instacart, maybe got 20 people watching. Then, I mean, just the Spark alone, when I was doing the Spark, the way I changed it up and did things different to make it work better for me, and it did. I did Spark a lot different than most gig tubers out there would do it. In fact, they were one in particular, I'm not going to use names, who I personally know, would even text me, no, you don't want to do that. Well, I did it, and I made that bank. To the point there's people in my own market I'd taught, they learned how to do Spark watching my live streams, and that's when I figured out, I better quit doing this, because now they're getting in my pockets. That's one of the reasons I quit doing the ride-alongs. And I was kind of burnt out because I was doing them every single day, every time I worked. The whole time I worked, I was live streaming. Signal permitting, reception, whatever you want to call it. No, it's not very warm. I can kill the motor. I see you looking at me, Robin. Go find a worm. Robin, bird, is sitting there staring at me. Oh, he's looking the other way now. Probably thinks I'm eating food and I'm going to throw french fries out the window or something. They're not looking for worms, they're looking for fries. Hope everyone had a good Memorial Day. I did nothing. I stayed at home and had a migraine half the day. Saturday, though, I woke up at 8:50. I had no deliveries, so I slept in. My eyes open, and I'm like, my head doesn't hurt. Holy crap. I got right up. I felt great. I'd had a migraine like the past 3 days before that. And I had one yesterday morning. It couldn't go 2 days in a row. But today I didn't have one. I got up earlier, though. I think it's the last stage of me sleeping. Like the last 3 or 4 hours is when it kicks in. That Robin's coming back over. I don't have any french fries, Robin. Oh, there's another Robin. Oh, I bet that's the mama Robin. There's a baby Robin right here. Well, good morning, busy lady, or good evening to you. I saw you, it said yo-yo on the other stream. I ended the fish tank live stream, and I bet not 2 minutes after I ended it, the battery died on the phone that I use for my webcam. I'm like, I don't know. I got it plugged in the whole time. The computer just doesn't charge it quick enough. So even if I wouldn't have ended the stream, it would have ended itself. Well, no, the stream keeps going, and I think the fish tank screen just pauses. You'll quit seeing movement. The water got clearer, though. Okay, I can see the screen better now, but everything's blurry when I look around, so I gotta... Yeah, that hurts my eyes trying to look down at that. You're the first person in the chat. I still have 17 minutes till my pickup time. I wasn't mathing last night, because usually I set my alarm 4 hours before the pickup so I can confirm the order. Well, my alarm, I thought I set my alarm like 40 minutes late, which I meant to. I set it for 3 a.m. and then I go to confirm it, and I'm like, it's not asking that I can confirm it. And I looked, I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, I could have set my alarm for four instead of 3 and got an extra hour of sleep. I was tired when I was trying to set the alarm last night and didn't math right. I even used my fingers. Still mathed it wrong. Oh. Let me see here.
Good morning. We are leaving our hotel. It's almost 7 a.m.
Leaving your hotel?
We slept 2 hours. I'm a little loopy. That's okay. I don't have to drive. Good morning. We are
Copyright police will get me there. You can get away with that on shorts. What I don't get is they've got me on. I've seen shorts that play a copyrighted song for at least a minute. And I don't know how they get away with it, because I'll have less than a minute pop up that it'll hear just in the background somewhere. And the copyright claim police will say, hey, well, the last live stream I did, I forgot the first, who was that on the first one? I don't know. Well, the second song, they hit me, and this got my video blocked worldwide. It was a Journey song. I'm like, why in the world would they block my video worldwide for 2 minutes of the damn video? Is what it was, a 2 minute and something clip. I snipped it out or muted it or something. I don't remember what I did, but it was just over 2 minutes, and it was background music. That's something I don't understand on the YouTube. If it's background music, the content creator is not promoting that music. Yeah, but the YouTube Shorts music library is different from their the other one, which I'll grab music from once in a while. The best way is go make your own music on like Suno or something, and that's yours. They can't do anything. You created it. I've been like my fish tank music I got from Pixabay. It's like a 20-minute song. So by the time it loops, it's the same 20-minute song playing all night long. But I can't. If I flip that thing on on my tablet in my bedroom, I can't make it 20 minutes. Yeah, Dashing Wombo Ray, he's made full-on songs, and I got to get back into it, because if I recall, it only lets me make like a 32-second clip. And I've tried doing an extension, but it's just kind of the same thing. They just repeat it and play it a little longer. So I'm doing something wrong in there. Oh, I got to confirm my next order. I'm like, what? I already confirmed that. Yeah, I got a lunch order too. At 11:07 from Jersey Mike's. And that's going to put me not far from the other Costco, so I can get gas when I'm finished. And get a hot dog and a soda for $1.64 after tax. What am I down to? 12 minutes. I started playing Cyberpunk 2077 last night. I just wanted to play it to get... When you start a new game like these, it takes a while to get everything set up. And I thought I had everything set up. I tried to save it so I could end it and go to bed. And it wouldn't let me save it yet. So I kept having to play it longer and longer. It ended up being, I think, over an hour. And I could finally save it. Yeah, he's made full-on songs for his channel. And he said he uses Suno. So I'm going to have to go look at it. Suno's the only one I can remember. Udio was another one I checked out. But that's been a while. And it was supposedly better than Suno when I first used Udio. And there's probably better. I don't know. I haven't went down the music AI generators in a while. Maybe I can do a video on that. Yeah, I don't think YouTube's pushing my live streams out there in the search algo very much, because I used to get more people in the morning, even though they're sporadic and spontaneous when I do them, because I don't get breakfast orders every day. Well, actually, I see a lot of breakfast orders, but they don't pay good. So I don't do them, because if it takes me more than 30 minutes to get to somewhere and it's only paying $30, or even 20 or 22, 24, I'm not going to do them. I was making all kinds of weird stuff, hating on DoorDash and stuff. I was trying for a while. I think they're on my Discord channel, and I don't remember what I used to make them. I was using, there was like 4 or 5 different ones. Suno and Udio were 2 of them. It's like Studio without the ST. It's Udio, if I recall. I don't even know if it's still out there. I like ones that will allow me to I want the music to be in the style of this person. And most of them won't do that. In the style. I don't want it to sound just like them, but in the style of them. And then I'll use, I don't know that I've done it with Grok. I did with Claude. I had it make the lyrics up. So then I transplant those lyrics into Suno or Udio or whatever. And I'll tweak them and stuff. They I remember them cutting it. Oh, I got it marked that I've arrived. They wouldn't allow me to put all the lyrics. I had to trim it up because sometimes the lyrics were too long. So I got 8 minutes before pickup time now. I can tell it was a shorter drive, because a lot of times I'm pretty much done with the Cappuccino by the time I get to the pickup. And I can feel there's still quite a bit in here. Yeah, since I moved out to where I live now, almost every time I get a catering order, it's every bit of a 30-minute drive to get there. It seems like. There's closer of the same restaurant to me. They just certain locations seem to get, of whatever restaurant seem to get more. Like, I'm at Bob Evans right here. I've only picked up a small handful of orders from this Bob Evans. It took me, it was a 15-minute drive from the gas station. The gas station takes me about 4 or 5 minutes to get to, if I don't hit this one red light. It's super close. But they typically send me to the Bob Evans that's 30 miles or 30 minutes up north. 32 minutes. Depends. Well, this time of day I'm going to run into rush hour, so it could take me 50 minutes to an hour to get there. This one, just like no traffic. Very little. And that was funny. I'm going down. I'm delivering to the neighborhood I used to live in at my apartment in the city. Same zip code. To some preparatory academy. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's funny in the directions. It tells me proceed up the stairs and check in at the front desk. For no stair entry, go down the side street, basically. Yeah, I've got $860 worth of food. I'm not going upstairs if I don't have to. I put that in a wagon and I roll it. The wagon don't roll upstairs. 7:13. My pickup time 7:20. Okay, so add a minute. So it's 7 minutes. 6-7 minutes. The app's about a minute fast versus our cell phone time. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen some of the gig tubers out there doing ride-alongs now. There's 2 or 3 of them. They'll get anywhere to 60 to almost 400 people watching them while they're... I mean, this could be at midnight. And this one guy's got, 300 people watching him out there doing DoorDash. I'm like, how? Well, Jay Twist told me one of the one I'm thinking of also has a storm chasing channel. That's pretty popular. I'm like, oh, that would explain that one. But what about these other ones? I'm not out here doing it every day. The live streaming. I also don't work as many hours because of the catering. Catering has afforded me that opportunity to not have to go out and work 12-hour days.
Turn right.
Okay, it's a 15-minute drive to get to my drop-off, too. That's amazing. I did one on Saturday. I drove for like $1 a mile. Because it was like 20 miles to get to the pickup, 20 miles to get to the drop-off, and then like 20-something miles to get back home. I drove 66 miles. I paid $66. Of course, the restaurant had the order ready, so no wait pay to up it a little bit. And it's usually a little bit. Wait pay doesn't pay a whole lot. I don't mind it. If the restaurant takes more than 15 minutes, fine. Because I don't often have them back to back anymore like I used to. I used to cram them in there, but they don't give them to me like that. But I will say that some of these Popeyes, they run you so late. You could have an order an hour and 15 minutes after your drop-off time and still maybe run late because of Popeyes, if that's the first order. The 2 Popeyes ago, I picked it up from Granite City, Illinois. They didn't even know about the order until I got there. Probably 10 minutes after I got there, they finally started making it. That customer was mad. Then the one I just did, they actually had it ready. I pretty much had it loaded 2 minutes early. And I'm like, this is too good to be true. Yeah, they forgot a half pan of macaroni and cheese. And, there was all the chicken tenders. There was no chicken. There was supposed to be a bunch of chicken tenders. There was none. And I guess somebody from the restaurant, the Popeyes, was going to deliver it. The customer she said she was 11 minutes out. I'm like, yeah, 11 minutes out after they cook it. I go, you're not going to get that for probably 40 minutes to an hour. It's like, no, she said she's 11 minutes out. I go, yeah, that's the drive time. I guarantee they don't have that food ready. I'd like to know I don't know. I'd like to know how long it really took them to get there. Which way do I do this usually? I park right up on their curb at this one. Is that somebody else picking up a catering order? No bags. This stuff's in bags. That might not be a catering driver. He's driving an Escalade. Oh no, he's an Expedite driver. And an Escalade. That's funny. I see his delivered bags. Just drive right behind somebody backing up, why don't you? Gosh. Well, you can get a used Escalade pretty cheap. He's eyeballing me. He's carrying everything out one bag or two bags at a time. Not using his catering bags. I saw the one bag, but I don't know if anything's in it. I don't recognize him. I haven't seen this driver. It says I got 12 items, so they're catering packages, not individual meals. This one's going 11.4 miles. I'll be back. Oh, I don't need to mute it. Just remind me to put the microphone back up by my mouth. Wallet. Forgot my phone. hell's it hooking up on? Come on, damn it. Get up there. Okay. What up, Jay Twist? In the hizzy with me and Busy Lady. Busy Lizzie. Okay, it's not working. Normally it doesn't take me 2 trips in and out, but I only went in with 2 bags because it's Bob Evans and they typically have everything in boxes, but they only had 1 box. because apparently their boxes, the glue's not holding them together or something, they said. So they had everything bagged up, so I had to come out and grab more bags. But I loaded up. I grabbed that box and loaded up the 2 bags I had. And then got out here.
We are all set. Let's go.
Haven't even tasted my tea yet today. That'll work. Yeah, I quit going in there with my whole arsenal of a bunch of bags because they just simply always was putting stuff in boxes. I stack them all on the wagon and then stack my empty bags on top of the boxes and roll back out. But they didn't have the boxes today except one. What time is it? 7:30, and my pickup time was what? 7:20? That took 10 minutes. That's too long. I think they've got another catering order going on after this, and that guy was picking up this one when I got there, but they had them all ready. I don't know about the next one, but they had mine ready pretty much on time. I just can't believe it took me that long to get it out.
1/4 mile. Turn right, and then turn right.
Oh, well, one thing, the girl behind the counter kept moving the food. I would turn around to go get where I saw it, and she was moving it down like she thought it was making it easier on me. But in reality, it's best just to just let me grab stuff.
Right.
Quit moving it on me. That's okay. She thought she was doing good. No, I got a lunch order at 11:07.
Turn right.
I don't know if I'll be live streaming until then, but I'll probably be out.
Turn
So I got to
left.
pick it up. I can't see. I'm going to have to ditch these glasses. The progressives are not working very well. I haven't worn them in like 3 days, 4 days. Okay, they're fine right now, but if I got to look, yeah, everything's kind of fuzzy.
In 0.1 mile, turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, I got... Let me see here. Let me brighten the screen up so I can see it better. 8:42 p.m. last night, I got my next order. What they sent me for lunchtime at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock just wasn't very good. So this was the first order they sent me. This is the bill paying order, and you know the next one's going to be the gas money order. Okay, it's paying $52. This one's paying like $112. Be $160 something a day, just off the 2 caterings. Which is pretty good right out of Memorial Day weekend. Nothing. There was... I don't know if I saw anything for yesterday or not. If I did, it was not good. I saw a couple for Sunday, but they were like... oh yeah, there was the Lemonade Pharmacy relish order that I don't do. That was one of my offers for yesterday, and then some $20 order. Yeah, there was two, maybe 3 I saw for yesterday. Getting caffeinated. It says I'm going to get there 13 minutes early, and I need every bit of it because I've never been to this place. I sort of know which door to go to because I Google Street Viewed it. Yeah, I think it's easier for me to... I can actually see the chat better without the glasses because I'm driving and I can't keep the dang glasses positioned where I need them to read the screen, which would be like up here. But now the road's blurry. Yeah, Jay, I don't know what in the hell Streamlabs did this morning trying to start this. Well, the first time when I went to upload the thumbnail, it deleted my title and description, and apparently it turned the chat off. So I had to put the title, description, all that back in. And then when I started the stream, I couldn't turn on the chat. It turned it back off, and it said I had to log in to turn on chat. And I'm like, I'm live streaming. I'm pretty certain I'm logged in. So I ended the stream and started it right back up. I pushed the chat button first. It's a glitch, I think, with their app. But then I looked on my channel, and it said I had like 3 upcoming live streams, and one I'd already done, all with that same thumbnail, plus the current one. So there's 5 of these live streams in there. So I went in and deleted them all, except this one. Well, then when I looked at YouTube, it wasn't even showing this one, our studio. Yeah, Street View really helps out a lot if it's a place. Well, even if it's a place you've been, once you see the building, I got conversations if I have to get a hold of the customer, which I used to do that all the time, that I've arrived and blah, blah, blah. Well, I may swipe it out of the customer again, one conversation. I'm like, oh, I've been here before. I've chatted with this person before. And it jogs my memory. So I know kind of where to go. Some of the reps, though, it may be the same rep, but it could be a different hospital. My headlights were off. This is going to my old neighborhood base, basically right around the corner, same zip code. This is not going to be the lane I need. I'm just worried because not too far up ahead, it was killing my signal here on this highway for about a mile or two. Last couple times I went through, I didn't lose my signal, though. I was on Discord, though. Yeah, my next one's at Jersey Mike's. It's going 1.2, so 42. It's probably $420 worth of. On the way down. YouTube copyright claim, po not going to get me this time. I can't believe a Journey song had my video, that live stream blocked everywhere on the planet. No one in the world could watch that till I snipped that little 2-minute and something bit out of it. All because of a little background music. It's not like I'm saying, hey, check out this Journey hit here from 1984. It's just background music. They need to lighten up. There's my old AutoZone I used to work at. Somebody's in there getting there. Oh no, they just got open at 7:38. I think Big Mike's working. No, I don't know. Oh, I'll have to read that one when I get down the road a little bit. Oh, I haven't even... Wait, I may have just passed that spot. I got a full signal. Well, it irritated me because there's a big cell tower on each side of the highway, like almost across the highway from each other. And I'd go through there and I'd have no signal. That's where I was kind of thinking or theorizing that maybe one tower is canceling out the other tower and vice versa. And the the result is us having no signal when we drive right in between two big-ass cell towers. I don't know. I just try and make sense of shit that happens in the world.
Hazard reported ahead.
Hazard reported ahead, she says. I'm just clicking that it's not there any longer. My weather forecast today, probably going to be a little cloudy, maybe a little sunny. It might rain, but it might not rain. That's pretty much it. Hey, that's my neighbor. Sure, well, somebody driving a truck just like his. That's I ain't around these people. Little rush hour congestion, but it's not terrible. He's an exterminator. It's a work van. That's why I'd say it's somebody's van that looks just like his. Fortunately, up here where the highway splits, that's should be more congested going downtown than what I'm gonna run into. I'm taking a different route. Good Day Farm drive-through Soulard, 7 minutes ahead. What does that mean, Good Day Farm? I don't know. I'm just happy I didn't wake up with a migraine this morning. Yay! Guys didn't remind me to put my mic back up closer to my mouth. I don't know, it's a pretty sensitive mic. It probably doesn't matter. Somebody's watching those video games I've been playing. Somebody's logging in. They don't say anything in the chat, but it's racking up a little watch hour time, or watch time, I should say. It may not be a complete hour, but I can't get the stupid microphone to work. There's a mic built into the PS5 controllers. As far as I know, I have it turned on. I go to the settings. I had to reach out to Grok to figure out why in the hell I can't get the mic to turn on. I go through the settings, and for me to go to the setting that it's wanting me to, it doesn't exist. So I'm like, well, it's not there.
Keep right.
Keep right, she says. Keep right. 0.1 mile. Keep right. No, I gotta make a left up here, ding dong. That's what I thought.
In 0.1 mile, turn left.
In 0.1 mile, turn left. See? She's telling me to keep right, and I needed to be 4 lanes over to the left.
Turn left.
That's what I thought. Oh, well, that works as long as something's going through. My fish tank stream, the camera died like not even 2 minutes after I turned this. I was still in the process of stopping the stream. I think it might have been like a minute afterwards, and the battery died in the phone, the webcam phone, and that would have stopped the video feed. The stream keeps going though, the music and everything, and you'll hear the bubbles. You just can't see the screen, or it freezes. One morning it was just dark, And then other mornings it's just like I took a picture of the fish tank and then froze on it. Oh, the microphone was picking it up. I got you. I follow. I smell what you're cooking. Yeah, I mean, it's sensitive, this microphone. Well, you can buy... These are a little better than like the dollar store cheapies that you can get that look similar. They had good reviews. I still pay a lot for them, but what time is it? Yep, I'm getting here right at the wrong time. Okay.
Turn left.
I'm probably going to have to mute this for a sec. No, it doesn't really matter. Commercial vehicles loading only. Okay, this is the right spot. There's a Nissan Rogue here. What's bigger, the Rogue or the Murano? That Rogue doesn't look very big. It's all-wheel drive, though. I've arrived at the delivery. Few order details. Okay. I thought so, because this Rogue didn't look that big to be the bigger of the two. I'll be back. Grab my wallet. Okay. Damn it, seatbelt. What the hell did I do to you? Yeah, I know that Armada's big. I have a friend that's had a couple of them. She likes them. They're ginormous. Well, it was ginormous compared to my Mini Cooper. Alright, that's 112 in the bank. Or in the bag. It's not in the bank yet. Now, I gotta move my cord because it's not charging that way. I'm gonna go over to my old neighborhood, cruise down the alley and get rid of all these damn boxes. Well, one box and then all the, like, oh, come on, you wouldn't charge the other way. Of course, it's a dead-end street and I got somebody coming up behind me. Go figure. And they took the spot that I just pulled out of. That's fine with me. I'm backing down a one-way alley. Technically, my vehicle's going the opposite way, but it's aimed the right direction. Then I've got to probably run up to the Quick Trip that used to be in my neighborhood and use the restroom real quick because I got to get rid of that coffee already. I won't get another one though, not from Quick Trip. It was twisted. I don't know what I did to it. Yeah, I got one of the Bob Evans boxes, a bunch of bags, and the gravy and fruit cups all come, and they put them in pint containers, and they put them in cup holders that holds 2 cups, like a lot of them. They also put the maple syrup in one of there was 4 of those, so that's 2 more of those two container totes. I'm throwing it all in the dumpster. Somebody comes out and says something, I'm like, I used to live here. Well, shit, I drive down there. If I see actually one of my old neighbors, they still wave at me. That was when I drove down the front of the street. They recognized the van. I bet these bicycle lanes gets more bicyclists or cyclists, whatever you call them, ran over than when they had them up on the curb. Because, I mean, they got it right out here next to traffic. And instead of putting it right up the curb or used the sidewalk like I did when I was a kid, I either rode my bike in the street or down a sidewalk. We didn't have a special lane. I never got hit by a car. That lady did not lift one finger to help me except to point me where I was putting the food. When it says setup expected, yes, I am at every 100% of that, every bit of it. And I couldn't get a hold of anybody. The phone went to voicemail. I called I pushed the button for the security thing. That and got no answer, so I called the number. It went to voicemail. I left a message, and then I saw somebody. I'm standing at this door. I see somebody walk by, and I'm like, what? So I knocked on the door, and she came back and let me in. And, we're on a timer. I submitted my photos and completed it about 4 minutes before I actually had it completed because it was pretty much done. I just wanted to straighten it all up. I had everything out of my bags and organized. I just had to straighten it up to make it look better and finish setting up the coffee station. I had a coffee station to set up as well. That's why I wish I could put pictures right there for people to look at. There's a few things I'd like to see changed with live streaming. That will never happen. Right here. I'm going to chill here until I finish the smoke. When I said I was right around the corner from my old apartment, I'm right around the corner because it's like 2 alleys down and I'll be there. Oh, wow. I don't even know what they call this place now. A lot of food trucks use it as their commissary kitchen. And there's a red van very similar to mine there. And that thing looked brand new when I still lived down here. But now the standard Chevy rust patterns and the rockers, and it's getting eaten up. I'm sure that one's got a V8 in it, though, not a piddly little six-banger like mine. Yeah, farm trucks right here. Fresh, local, free range. I don't know if they sell produce out of that thing. They've got a big hood on it because I see the vent fan up on the roof. The 636 number. That's not from down here. And it's got aliens on it with flying saucers stealing cows and chickens. I'm not kidding. Is it just you on here, Jay? It looks like, well, it says there's only one person watching and you're the only one in chat. Busy lady probably went to bed. YouTube doesn't push my stuff out there like it used to. They never really did. YouTube's always been a battle for me to get viewers, get people to watch the videos, get people to comment. But I'll tell you what, I get the trivia going one night a week. That might at least get some chat rate going because you have to put your answers, you have to select your answer in the chat. Hell, last night before I live streamed Cyberpunk 2077, I was looking for a trivia game on the PlayStation 5. They've got some out there. It was still downloading Wheel of Fortune. It's free for me because I might PlayStation Plus subscription. Yeah, I figure I pay $18 a month for something I rarely use, I should say, and barely. I might as well try and create some content with it, so maybe YouTube someday will pay for that subscription. But I'd really prefer to do that over on Gigwise Gaming versus my main channel. But I'm doing everything I can to get watch hours right now. And I don't know if that's helping or hurting the channel. But little by little, I'm getting the watch hours. Yeah, I'll see people constantly popping up, live streaming on my YouTube feed on my computer, and people I'm not even subscribed to, and they constantly pop up. The one and only. Well, not many people get on here shortly because it's only 8:15. I'll just end this and flip over to Discord or something. I've got 2 hours and 50 minutes before my next order, and I got to be on the other side of town to get that. So I think I'm going to flip on Uber Eats and try and work my way out that way, or get somewhere close, get some money to get me out that way, which is very possible. What you looking at, little kid? Nothing to see here. Don't let the van fool you. I don't have free candy. It's not that kind of van. It just looks like it. First things first, though, I got to get rid of this trash, and then go use the restroom. Yep, there's my alley right there, my old alley. I never really went down the alley this direction much, so I sometimes have to. I sometimes almost miss it because I'm not used to seeing it this way. I would go out this way, but come in the other way, the other end. The alley definitely looks better than the last time I was here. Dumpsters are overflowing. I may not be able to do anything. Oh shit, I just ran over something that flipped up and hit my damn van. I guess my neighbor upstairs totally overtook my old gas grill. Yeah, there's my old dumpster. It's overflowing. The last one was overflowing. This one's overflowing. Next one's overflowing. Is that a fishing pole? I shit you not. There's a fishing pole sticking out of the dumpster. I'll be right back. I'm going to record it. Hey y'all, Tim here. Getting out of my van. Come down here in the city. And do a video on that because I was looking at my till next time. Did you see that? I got frozen little kid fishing pole. It's funny because I've been looking for a Snoopy fishing pole. And can't really find those anymore. I've even found a Woodstock. I found them on like eBay and stuff. Whoa, what the hell are you? Get out of here, bug. But they want a lot of money for them. I'm talking anywhere from 30 to 100. So I'll have to deal with it at my house. In the meantime, I got to run up to Quick Trip and use the restroom real quick. I just found a little kid fishing pole. Shot a quick little video on it, so I'll do a short. Hey, I remember that old lesbian lady. I forgot the names of her dogs now, but when she got them, boy, I saw so much pictures she had put on the neighborhood Facebook group. Good Lord, it was getting old. Every day, like 19 different times, she's uploading pictures of her two new little dogs. Cool little dogs, so like Boston Terrier looking things. Hey, Meredith's house. I don't know if she's going to continue to live in the city. She's getting married. I need to cut over a block. Well, I gotta pee. They got construction up there. I'm just going to cut over a block, make a left, and come up that way. If I recall, it connects. I think that one dead ends. Yeah, pretty much. I gotta get in the city. They just put this big roundabout pictures on the Facebook group come on because they forget it's there, top of it or not. Well, I didn't get rid of my trash like I was hoping, but I at least did get rid of, I found a fishing pole. Trying to remember which end of the building the bathroom's on. I think it's on this end I'm pulling up to. I haven't been in this QT in a long time. Real long time, but I'm going to have to Fort Knox my damn van. I'm not going to pull in that side. That's why I know I got to lock everything up on my van. I'll see if I can park in a pump. That way I don't have to back up, because down here there's somebody that would potentially purposely pull right behind you when you're backing up, trying to get you to hit them, or trying to get me to hit them, so they can collect on my insurance. I ain't gonna let that happen. Oh, I do not miss it down here. I don't miss it one bit. I'm so thankful to be out of the city. I'm gonna have to sit the phone down too. I'll be right back. Locking her up. Okay, phone's still there. That's a good sign. All right. You know what's funny? This Quick Trip parking lot is where I started my first ride-along live stream. Damn it. I need to get some white out for this cord so I can always make sure I got the right side plugged in, turn the right way to plug it in, because it doesn't work when it's twisted the other way for some reason. But yeah, I was sitting here and it was snowy and slushy out, and there was I don't know what Jeep it was with the Hemi in it that had no four-wheel drive, and it got stuck on a flat parking lot. Had to get AAA out here to tow it. It couldn't go anywhere. And I was in the truck, so I was going everywhere. I was just getting ready to do Uber Eats. Stopping here first, and Jonathan K told me I should go live. I'm like, I'm not sure how to do that. I've never done that from the phone before. And I figured it out. Rest is history. Started doing it all the time. Let's play Uber Eats. Before I get driving, let's see. Usually when I randomly decide to turn on Uber Eats and I'm driving down the road, it wants to take a picture or something. Of course, this time it didn't. It's Tuesday after a 4-day weekend, holiday weekend. Those usually suck on most of the apps that I used here. I did all right on catering. Well, I'm not done with catering yet. Buffer City going on. I got a great signal here. It was right at my apartment where I didn't have a signal, and even worse when I got inside. I'm sure hidden in those walls of that apartment, since that thing was built in 1880, there's still lead paint in those walls under several coats of non-lead paint. I wish this vehicle ahead of me would get the hell out of the way. They done got gas. Dude went inside and peed while he was talking on the phone because he was at the urinal next to me. There's already somebody sitting in the driver's seat. Why are you opening that door? People need to lay off the weed. Oh, she got out. Now he got in. She's standing outside the van. What the hell are they doing? But blocking me. Oh, yeah. I never got a good signal over there from the time I moved in until I moved out, and it didn't matter if it was 4G, 5G, 3G, who knows. There may have still been 3G when I moved in there. In fact, I think there was. Pretty positive there was. It was beyond 2G at that point. I think their van done broke down in front of me. Well, I'm going to get away from this area altogether. They're not going to move out of my way. They keep popping the hood and putting it back down like that guy knows how to work on anything. That's highly questionable. I know you're not going to pull right out in front of me. Yeah, that's what I thought. I do have Uber Eats running. You hear how much it's going off. And Jay, you know when I turn on Uber Eats in the city, it's usually non-frickin' stop. If there's orders coming in, they're going to those higher ranked drivers maybe. I doubt it. I gotta sneeze. I knew it was coming. Oh, big manhole cover. Swerved around it in the nick of time. Come on, YouTube, push my freaking live stream up there in the search algo a little bit. It's been going for almost 2 hours, an hour and 55 minutes, and I think only two people's logged on. Well, only 2 people that said anything logged on. I don't think anybody else popped in. Nope. Oh, and me. I'm the third person that said something just to test it to see if it was working. I have no keywords in it. I mean, it's a plain title, plain description, not much in it. But that's how it works out here. It's the first AutoZone I ever worked at. I'm heading over towards that Hampton area, but I'm not. I'm going to the slow way. I could have went to the highway, but I'm not. I don't think I'm going to get anything between here and there that's going to be anything I want to do. Des that's where I'm going. Des Perez. I'm trying to think of different ways the GPS has pronounced it. That place doesn't look open. That didn't last long. One of those everything fried places opened where the Chinese place that used to be busy most of the time had been there for years. This place didn't make it 2 years. 3 years? I don't know. I don't know when they closed, but doors boarded up, graffiti all over the building. I mean, they put those because of the demographics of the neighborhood. That's why they put these everything frieds in certain areas, and the neighborhood couldn't even keep that one going. Well, there's another one right down the road, Louisiana Fish and Chicken, which same thing, everything fried. Could be the same owners, who knows. In fact, I think it may have been. I know the Louisiana Fish and Chicken's still open because I saw an order pop up on Uber Eats there not too long ago. And that White Castle really sucks. Well, the KFC and Taco Bell is still open. And that Taco Bell, you never know what to expect when you go pick up an order there. Things can get interesting at that Taco Bell. KFC was always pretty smooth, though, on Uber Eats. Come on, light. There we go. Oh, you know what? They're probably not open yet. There's an Aqua World right here I want to check out. But not for fish, for plants. Oh, son of a gun. Thing closed. Did I already pass where that Aqua World was? I might have. New York Grill. It's another one of those everything fried. They talk about their grilled steaks. They don't even have a grill. They got a flat top grill, but they don't have a charbroiler. Or didn't when I went in there. I got some fried chicken from there one day. It sucked. It was not that good. You think everything's fried, they'd be good at that. Southside Fish, Chicken, and Market. Either they changed the name and got bigger signs. It was an old Jack in the Box. Or the new owner took it and doing the same thing. I watched the guy in there frying chicken. The same hands he was handling raw chicken with to fry it, put it in the fryer. He was going and boxing up other cooked food. I'm like, oh God, thank God I'm not ordering food here. He does not know what cross-contamination is or anything. I was picking up an order. Where's those holes? Now that's the quick trip I'm passing right now where the homeless use that bathroom for a shower all the time. What was that? Oh, there's something in the trip radar. $6.09 for 11 miles. From the Dunkin' Donuts. I've never picked up a Dunkin' order. I hadn't seen them until the one that just popped up. When that one opened is when I first started seeing Dunkin' Donut orders. I'm like, where in the hell is this Dunkin' Donuts? I don't know of a Dunkin' Donuts over there. Well, the Jack in the Box that was over that way. It closed, and it couldn't have been long, and the Dunkin' Donuts was in there. I think they tore the building down and built a new building. Einstein Brother Bagels. Webster Groves. Not going to do it. That's another trip radar. Last time I used Uber, I did 3 orders, and the first 2 were off the radar. They haven't sent me an order yet. Just 2 radars. Almost to South Kings Highway. After we pass that, I'm getting pretty close to Hampton Village. I wonder if that's what it is with this live stream, is I don't have tag words or really much info in the description or the title to hit those SEO keywords, search engine optimization keywords. I don't know. I have all that stuff in them at home, and I don't get them a lot of traction on the live streams either. Tiny Homes sending me messages, want me to join in their chats on Messenger. No. Social media overload. I don't need all that stuff. But I don't know if I'll have it exactly like that right away. I think he's been doing that trivia for a while. I can't ever remember the name of his channel. I was doing terrible. I played a few rounds and I was doing terrible. What's this? 18 miles. Let's go where? It's single order for 1502. Wrong direction. Can't do it. Holy shit, it's going all the way out to Arnold. It's not paying me enough to get out there. That would have been paying me enough to get out closer to where I need to be, though. That was from Chris's Pancakes. I've never picked up an order from there. They're opening the location. Somewhere in South County, I think. I heard. I don't remember where they're going. I can feel it heating up, though. It's supposed to be in the low 80s today. And it's humid. There's a truck with a flat tire. Yeah, it wasn't a good one. It was 18 point something miles for 1502, going all the way out to Arnold. I like the restaurant, though. Probably a hidden tip on it. I'm sure it's paying more than 1502, but that puts me equally as far, probably further away from where I need to be than I am now. Let me get this off of my messenger. Decline. Two hours and 23 minutes. What came through now? No. That Dunkin' Donuts order on the radar again. I'm on Uber and they constantly hit me with these damn notifications to make more money with rides. I don't have a vehicle to do ride sharing. They know that. The Arctic was on fire. I didn't know that. How the hell that's burning? You know, most of the restaurants I pick up from are not even open right now. I didn't even think about that. Well, it just dawned on me because I looked over at Noodles and Company. I'm like, oh, they're not even open yet. And I'm like, well, a lot of places I would normally pick up orders from aren't even open now. So I probably just wasted my time coming over here. There's a Starbucks around the corner that I will pick up from. The one on South Kings Highway, I just pretty much passed it. That's the one I pretty much refuse to go to because it's got all them non-binary freaks working in there that are rude as hell. I don't look like I fit in their agenda, so they're rude to me. They're probably still wearing masks. Turn my AC on. I think it was on, but it wasn't on max. I'll have to look into it later. Maybe I'll do a news report video on it. I need to get 4 sheets of plywood before you come up here so I can put down on that whole floor in the living room and do some rearranging. It's going to be a lot of work. I move a lot of crap around. Well, I'm not wrong. God, they freaked out when I went in there without a mask on. I swear it was like probably within a day or a week of when they lifted the mask mandate. And I told them I can't wear a mask, doctor's orders, and you can't ask me why. Just give me my order. And I would already been out of here. They didn't want to give me my order because I wasn't wearing a mask. And I wasn't going to wear a mask. They were rude. And then I went in there a couple times after the mask mandate was lifted, and they were still just as rude. It's the worst Starbucks I've ever went into. And I haven't done a lot of orders from Starbucks. So I haven't been into a lot of them, but they were much more pleasant at all the other Starbucks. Just that one. South Kings Highway in Chippewa, St. Louis City. The one right down here on Chippewa, they were always friendly in that one. Even when I did the Uber package delivery that was like under a mile, and there was no online order for my pickup, but I noticed the dude's name was on a cup. He had used the package delivery. He had, I guess, placed the order on Starbucks website or app or something, and then used the package delivery Uber thing to get a driver to go pick it up. Hey, it made $8.11 because he gave me an extra $5 tip on the app. So he said, but yeah, it came in. I accepted it for $3.11 because I was right there and it was going right down the street. I'm like, yeah, Uber dead. But it's that time of day. This is why I said I never really did good on breakfast. Anytime I ever tried, there wasn't much out there. Panera's and Starbucks, not much else. And not really good paying orders. I just had bombed every time I tried breakfast. I never once did good on breakfast orders. Lunch I could sometimes pull out like $60, but not on a Tuesday or a Monday. It's getting there. God, I'm trying to figure out how this one thing, I don't know how the hell I'm going to move it. I may have to wait till you get up here. Because it was pain in the butt for me to get it where it is. And I pushed it all the way up against the wall. So now I have no space to get in there I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it back out, but it's got a countertop on it. I can take the countertop off. That thing my mini fridge is on, I'm going to have to move that out of the way so I can go with plywood underneath where it is and then put it back. It'll lighten it up a lot if I take the counter off, everything that's on top, including the mini fridge. I take all that off there, it's going to be a hell of a lot lighter. I got that thing in there by myself, the whole thing. It amazes me, some of the things I look at, and I'm like, how the hell did I get this in here by myself? There's nothing in there that I had a helping hand to get in that place. Look at my time. 2 hours and 16 minutes. Oh, I'm going to be tired early. Last time I remember looking at the clock, it was like 10:34. I was doing a bunch of dishes yesterday. And I thought, I heard like, I don't even know how to describe the sound of what I thought I heard. It woke me up. And then I didn't hear anything. So I'm like, oh, maybe that was in my dream. And it was a stack of bowls had tipped over that I'm going to wash today. I did a lot of dishes yesterday. So I've been putting it off for like a month. No kidding either. And I'm like, I knew I heard something that woke me up. Oh, the AC's still there. Yeah, I was just out at Costco. I forgot what they were going for, but they had already had them on sale earlier for like $280 or $230. I don't remember. But those air conditioner units, I mean, regular price at Costco is like $400. I bought one on sale for $230. That's the one that's in the bedroom. And the one that's in the living room, it had just went off sale like a day or two before I went there to get it. I was pissed. And it never went on sale the rest of the season. I paid $400 for it. But it's basically a mini split ductless AC unit, but it's an inverter air conditioner. That's what they call it. Much better on your electric bill. That's how I can run two of them full blast in the summer, and I'm not paying a $600 electric bill. Like my old 12,000 BTU, and they're both 12,000 BTU, but my 12,000 BTU down in the city, before I retired it, because it was on its last leg anyway, well, I could have taken it apart and really cleaned everything, and it would have worked a lot better. But it was an energy hog. That would have been killing me on my electric bill out here. It was killing me on my electric bill in the apartment. Killing me with that mini skirt. Come on, YouTube. Push me out there. Make people see the video. The video. I don't know if you know Derek, Vice Grip Garage, his other channel, Vice Grip Ranch, I think it's called. Something like that. His museum he was putting together down there in Tennessee. And from day one when I saw it, I'm like, that's not big enough. It's not going to be big enough. And it wasn't. And he can't expand it because he explains it in the video. Well, it just so happens down the street, a Chevy dealer from 1948 went up for sale. And they bought it. So what he originally, like, if they crammed them tight in that original building, they might have been able to get 15 cars inside. Now you can probably get like 60. and he's got a big ass parking lot, because he said that coffee and cars, it was a hit, but there really wasn't enough room. And to expand the building, he was going to take the back into that building all the way up to the alley, because he could go 5 feet from the alley. Come to find out, it's not actually an alley, it's an actual street. Yeah, Vice Grip Lodge, something like that. So he could, since that alley is actually a street, not an alley, he can't get within, he can only get up to 20 feet close to it. And that means he can't really build onto the back of it. But he bought those 2 abandoned houses next to it and leveled them. So he was going to go that direction. Come to find out, from the main street in the front to that alley and back, about 4 or 5 feet out from the side of the building, runs a water main. And he cannot build over the water main. So he can't expand backwards. You can't expand to the right side of the building, and there's nowhere to expand on the left side. So they were kind of stuck. Landlocked. So what they were. And he said he threw on a suit that he wore to a funeral and ran to that bank as quick as he could get there to work out a deal on it. But he's got to sell the old building real fast now, because he's already bought the new building. But he gave us a tour of the old one and the new one on that video. He's got a lot of space in this new one. And he was showing what's going to be his wife's office. And I'm like, dude, he's wanting, he's talking about people buying shirts and stuff that's keeping the lights on buying the merch and whatnot. I'm like, dude, he needs to do some live streams, podcasts, and the super chats will probably roll in, and he can use that super chat money to pay those bills. And once he got down in like the garage area, there's an actual room that literally looks like the office that his wife's going to have, but it's just the cabinets are painted gray instead of white. If you've ever watched the video, you'll see they're almost identical rooms, but he said that's going to be their podcast room. And I'm like, all right, then I don't have to comment nothing. He's already planning on doing podcasts out there, have a room for it and everything. And because of the vintageness of this old car dealer, Chevy dealer, he wants to basically get somebody that's there, like a curator that's there all the time, put them on the payroll, and he wants an old timer pushing a broom around. For nostalgia, have an old timer pushing a broom around. Maybe knows some history of the building, or he can learn some history of it and act like he knows it. My fishing pole. Wonder if this thing works. It's a Shakespeare. Oh, I just hit the button and nothing's coming out. It's got a rat's nest in there, I believe. Oh, I got to take a screw out to get it apart. Well, I'll tinker with that some other time. Yeah, I bet there's not a damn thing wrong with it. They're cheap pieces of junk. I do know that. Oh, what am I down to? 2 hours and 8 minutes before the next pickup. How long is it going to take me to get from here to there? 14 miles, 23 minutes is probably going to take me up to, it should take me up to 40. No, it's not. Okay, let's recenter that. Let's see if I pull up some different directions. I'm going to do a video fishing with it, yeah, but I got to fix it first. It wants me to go all the way up to 270? Oh, wait. Where is this Jersey Mike's? Wait, did I hit the right button? I think I hit the drop off. $14 miles, 23 minutes. Yeah, I'm not going to go the way it wants me to 100%. 270. Okay, yeah. Wouldn't recenter. Where's my starting point? It doesn't even show me going down to 40. I'll go the way it wants me to, but not really. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it and start heading down the road. I can jump on a Discord. You know which one. Because nobody's here. Just us. You help get me an hour, 1 hour of watch time. Roughly. I'm going to have to end this stream like 3 times to make sure it actually ends. Because that's the only way I know how to do it. This Uber app's dead. Dead. By the time I start getting orders, I have to be going to pick up that, because it'll be lunchtime. I have to be picking up that order. The catering order. Yeah, I saw some that were down here in the city was the pickup. Not very far drop off. Kimchi guys, was that one of them? I don't remember. It's only paying like $24. It was only like $60 worth of food. So the pay wasn't bad for as small as it was, and the distance was like under 2 miles. I'm like, that'd be a great Uber Eats order. Or one of them total was like $128, and it was paying like $32. And I'm like, again, that'd be a great Uber Eats order, but not catering for me to drive all the way to the city. But if I was down working the area, I don't know if Uber Eats is ever going to do the pre-schedule. Yeah, I'm going to end this. I'll catch you on a Discord. Peace out, everyone, if there's anybody lurking or rewatching.